Good evening, tribe. So happy Friday. And I thought I'd share with you some of the discussions that we've been having in empowered eating in the last couple of weeks. So we've talked about the basics of neuroplasticity and the work of Joe Dispenza. And what we were discovering is a lot of our programming, and if you think about like a computer program, they're laid down between the ages of 0 and 7. So all the things that happen in your childhood makes up who you are today, and you run your life in patterns. And as a life coach, that's one of my jobs, is to look at, well, what patterns are people running in their life. So neurons that wire together fire together. So if you, and I used pen and paper when I was able to do this, and I don't have a whiteboard here, but I had pink neurons that were here, and pink ones here, and pink ones here, and a few black ones here, and a few black ones there. And every time you do a negative behavior, you're connecting more and more black ones together, versus when you do a positive behavior, such as getting up every morning when your first alarm goes off instead of doing the second or third or fourth or fifth snooze button. And I know there's a few of my clients that do that. So those positive behaviors are like the pink neurons, and yes, they're not actually colored pink, but in our picture they were. So pink neurons that will fire together and wire together make a stronger new habit. And that's essentially what new habits are. So when we look at our past, we are a collection of patterns that all run together. And I want to empower you guys to look at the patterns that you're running in your life and discover new ways of being. So yes, we are a history of patterns, and neurons that wire together fire together, and they become stronger and more resilient, whether that be you reinforce new behavior or old behavior. But how do you move forward from that? So that's what this video today is about. It's not about the fact that you are your past. You can create a future. And even though you've got these neurons that have wired together, how do you create a compelling future? Well, that comes down to visualization. So I want you to take a few moments, and if you're watching this live and would like to take a few moments with me, close your eyes and think about a goal. And for us in Empowered Eating, we're thinking about our 60-day goals. What would that be? Would it be body composition changing, a better relationship with your partner, going after that promotion at work, living your life on purpose, having a more empowered relationship with your children? You choose whatever your goal is for the next 60 days. Right below, if you can. There's a few of you on. We've got Corinne, we've got Mandy, we've got Shana. If you guys would like to pop down your goals, I'd love to hear a few of them. And then from there, I want you to close your eyes and see as if you are actually in your own movie, and start to visualize, what does your life look like in 60 days? How do you feel about this new body composition? What do you see the interactions with your children being? How do you act around your partner? What goals and things have you achieved while you've been at work? What does success look like to you when you actually really sit down and think about these 60-day goals? The next one is seeing what everybody's talking to you about, or what is the self-talk in your own head, because we all have our own self-talk. That's a little voice that goes on and on and on. So what is that self-talk talking about you differently to what it does now in order for you to achieve your 60-day goals? And then just really take note of what you do differently and how you act differently. So this is your visualization. It's something that you can create. And from Joe Dispenza, who actually researches this as a scientist, he says it's the only way to create a compelling future. Instead of living in our past and our old patterns, you need to create a compelling vision. To rerun this movie, as you might say, every single day for 5 minutes per day, and that really anchors you into what your future could look like, instead of repeating the past, because the past is just patterns, and it's just neurons that fire together, wire together. But we want to create more pink neurons, as I've said before, that are healthy and towards a more empowered life. So start to create that visualization and create that, spend that first 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes. You have 1,144 minutes in one day. Take 5 of them to create your future, and you can do this. I'd love to hear your goals below. If you get a lot out of my videos, then please like or share or suggest some topics that I can talk about, because my job is to educate you. It's in any realm. It could be nutrition, it could be training, or it could be mind and headspace. That's the things that I specialize in. If you are in Canberra and would really like to come to Deadlifts and Dresses, send me a PM or I'll pop the link up so that you guys can come along to Deadlifts and Dresses. What we do on the first day is spend that whole day on mindset and getting some real tangible tools and strategies around your own life so that you can have an empowered relationship with food, empowered relationship with your kids or your partner, or actually go after those career goals. So if you'd like to spend those 2 days with us, it's the end of September. We spend the first day on mindset and then the second day is on nutrition and training. So I'd love to educate you. If you're interested, just pop me a PM. If not, have a wonderful weekend. Try and think about your visualization tonight, tomorrow, and bring a new habit into your life. Have an awesome day, tribe.